Welcome to our channel, where we will go on a fascinating voyage back in time to uncover the story of Greek democracy. We will begin our voyage in ancient Greece, the place where the seeds of democracy were sown and the very essence of citizen participation took root. It all started when the aristocracy desired to avoid civil disturbance in Athens, with over half of the population being slaves and the majority being women or lower-class laborers. They believed that democracy would help deter potential uprisings from these groups. In 507 BC saw the establishment of the first democratic system in which the people had a say in the laws, rather than just the king or leader making all the decisions and the people having no say. Cleisthenes was the leader of Athens in ancient Greece at the time. Under Cleisthenes' direction, the Athenians started to create a popular government system in 507 BC that would endure for almost 2 centuries. They called it the birth of democracy. The original American voting system was modeled after the democratic system in Athens, where citizens were elected to special councils that functioned as decision-making, organizing, and judicial bodies, and all citizens were free to express their opinions and cast ballots at a general assembly that met to enact laws. Voting on a case was done by jurors using these discs. When casting their secret ballot, they would conceal the top, which if closed indicated innocence and, if open, left bottom, indicated guilt or a hole in one's soul. Each of the 2 types of ballots was made with a specific purpose in mind, making it possible for jurors to cast their votes in secret. The jurors carefully tucked their selected ballots into a wooden jar and another into a bronze jar for counting. The ballots were small enough to be hidden and kept secret. Voting took place with ballots colored white for yes and black for no, with each voter placing their ballot into a large jar that was then broken for counting. Certain important matters required the presence of at least 6,000 citizens at the polls. Greek democracy was a mixture of successes and failures. While individual freedom was enjoyed by the populace, it was restricted to certain classes of individuals. For example, only freeborn men descended from 2 Athenian parents. Homer's time saw open voting, as did ancient Sparta, where voting alternated between secret and open. Open voting was carried out by raising one's hand, following a roll call of voters, and secret voting conducted using balls or ballots. The theory of democracy is based on the idea that the people of a country should actively participate in the governance of their nation and manage it either directly or through elected representatives. It also supports the idea that the people can overthrow their government peacefully through transfers of power, rather than through violent uprisings or revolutions. The word democracy originates from 2 Greek words that mean people, demos, and rule, kratos. An important figure in the formation of Greek democracy was the ancient Athenian statesman and legislator Solon, who is frequently credited with starting the reforms that opened the door to a more open and participatory political structure. In order to reduce economic inequality and social unrest, Solon addressed socio-economic issues by enacting laws to lessen the burden of debt on Athenian citizens. These laws included debt cancellation, the emancipation of those who had become slaves because of debt, and the prohibition of further debt slavery. A legal framework known as seisachteia was put in place in ancient Greece with the goal of absolving debtors of their duties. Literally meaning shaking off the burden, the expression was created to address the problem of debt slavery, which was common in classical Greece. Comparing this to the current political climate, one could interpret this as an effort to reduce economic inequality by implementing a system that awards political influence based on one's financial status. On the other hand, in modern politics, this strategy may be charged with continuing inequality or catering to the interests of the wealthy, raising questions about corruption or excessive influence in the decision-making process. The lessons from ancient Greek political experiments still echo today, especially as countries engage in finding the right balance between individual freedoms and collective responsibilities. It's a constant reminder that the pursuit of democracy is an ongoing journey, shaped by the wisdom of the past and the desire for a better, more perfect union. In a nutshell, democracy today displays the power that lies in the hands of the people and serves as a light of hope and improvement. Its importance is felt now more than ever as it promotes diversity, protects individual rights, and gives a voice to those from various walks of life. If you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you never miss out on our latest content. Subscribing is completely free and it really helps us out, so you can stay updated with our future videos.